All right, what's up, guys? It's No Limit Eddie back with another live stream. I am sending out a message first to my text message marketing group. Shout out to everybody who's on my text message marketing group. Shout out to everybody on this live stream. I can't see you guys right now. I'm on a different tab. But if you're just not coming in, go ahead and smash the like button for me. Smash the like button for me. Boom, 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 boom. We're jamming. I need to start promoting my text message marketing group in more of my videos. Everybody, smash the like button for me. Smash the like button for me. Cool. Text message just got sent out. Okay, so we got Joe. He said, "What up? You made it back? Yeah, I'm back in Tanzania. Check out my last few videos. I think I've been trying to be on my daily grind. So, video just dropped today. So make sure you check that video out. Talk Black. Shalom, bro. What's up? What's up? How the Ducks doing? Ducks asleep right now. It's early in the morning. It's I think it's 5 or 6, 5 in the morning. I think. Yeah, it's 5 in the morning right now in Tanzania. Shalom, bro. But yes, yes, yes. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about this live stream, talk about buying land and different things like that. Normally I wait until I get like 15, 20 likes before I jump into the main topic of today's video, man. Before I jump into the main topic of today's video, started today's live stream. But shout out to everybody who's on this live stream, man. I've dropped a couple of videos. If you haven't checked them out, try to do your best to check them out. Get this camera set up. Try to do your best to check them out. One of the things that I did grab when I went back to the States, man, is this book right here, my Bible. So I got this Bible, man, when I was like 12 years old. And it actually came from a funeral for whatever reason. You get to see right in the bottom back there, man. So when I went back to the States, man, I definitely did pick that up. And this is like, that's pretty much my main Bible. I had that since I was 12. So I was able to grab that when I went back to the States. One of the book that I'm reading right now, man, is the book of Job. Man, all right, so I'm a little tired, but the book of Job. That's kind of what I'm reading right now, man. I feel like that's kind of the situation that's happening in Tanzania. Like a lot of the things kind of mirror one another. If you're not familiar with the story, everybody come in and smash the like button. Everybody come in and smash the like button. We're going to talk in the beginning until we get like 15, 20 likes, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the main topic of today's video, which is to talk about buying land. And also, we hit 19,000 subscribers today. Again, we'll talk about that in a second as well. But thank you guys for 19,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. But everybody come in and smash the like button. But yeah, so I'm reading the book of Job. And so if you don't know the story, man, there's a man, Job. He's one of the richest people over east. Satan is talking to God. God like, yo, I got this man, Job. He ain't messing with, none of that wickedness, And Satan like, yeah, of course, you blessing him tremendously. You give him all this, you increase his land, all this stuff. What he has no reason to, speak out against you. And so Satan just like, all right, well, just if you take forth your hand, if you remove your hand of protection and blessing over him, I bet you I can make him curse you to your face. So the Most High is just like, all right, bet, let's find out. And that's kind of that's kind of how the story entails, It goes on from there. And so basically God is just like, okay, you can do whatever you want, but you just can't kill him. And so you just like, left, once that happens, left and right things are just going bad. And it's all pretty much a test, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like that's kind of what's going on in Tanzania right now, man. There's a lot of, I was talking to somebody today actually, and they were saying they're in the continent as well, but they're in a different country. Everybody come in and smash the like button. Everybody come in and smash the like button, please. They're in a different country. But they were saying like it seems like the consciousness, the frequency of the people who are in Tanzania is a little bit higher than a lot of people in other places, in other countries, or other repasts in other countries. And that's kind of how I feel too. And that's kind of why I love Tanzania. I feel like a lot of African spiritualists go to a lot of the other countries, but like a lot of the Israelite community actually, for some reason, was drawn to Tanzania. And so it's a little bit more of a bond with the expats and repats that you meet over here. But anyway, yeah, so that's from reading the book of Job, man. Like things are going good in Tanzania, now things are going bad. And we got to see what's the equivalent to cursing God to his face. Would that be, you know what I mean, leaving Tanzania? Would that be going back to the rat race of the West? Who knows? But I'm just reading the book of Job right now because I feel like that's kind of the situation that's happening within Tanzania, or mirrors it. Hello, popping in from the Gambia. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Nayima Dia. I think that's how you say your name. Yeah, I'm really looking at the Gambia pretty heavy right now as the next place to relocate. We're looking at it pretty heavy. A lot of people have been suggesting Ghana as well. So I'm looking at Ghana and Rwanda. I think Rwanda is not for me, to be honest. But we can check it out and see what's going on. Oh, LOL, Nima. Oh, okay, Nima. Got you. Thank you. Appreciate you for giving me that breakdown of how to say it. And that we're actually going to be talking about the Gambia today. We'll talk about the Gambia today in in what do you call it? In today's live stream about getting land, different things like that. Rwanda's nice. Yeah, Rwanda's nice as well, but I think it's just the government system over there is a little bit too strict and different things like that. Kind of looking for. I like Tanzania how it's kind of loose. You know what I mean? Nothing is just too like. I don't like that really. So I think Rwanda's a little bit too strict, and then they also do like COVID lockdowns a lot and curfews and different things like that, which at this current moment I have not been hearing of from the Gambia, and I haven't really been hearing that of Ghana either. But I want to be looking into Ghana a little bit more. I never really wanted to go there because I did feel like it was a little bit more influenced by the West. You know what I mean? I was even seeing things about them having the whole LGBT, rights and all kind of stuff like that. It's just like, come on, man, this is not what we come to Africa for. So yeah, that was one of the struggles with me as far as looking into Ghana. So I'm not gonna lie, out of the list right now, Rwanda, Gambia, and Ghana, I'm kind of leaning most to the Gambia. And then we also have Egypt on there just as like a backup because it's easy to get in and out of Egypt. So that's on the list as well. Yeah, none of that in the Gambia. See, right. And let me ask you, so based off your name, Nima, are you a Gambian or did you relocate to the Gambia? Yo, bro, I was just in Tanzania and you weren't there, bro. What do you mean? When did you come out to Tanzania? I was only in LA for a week. I was not even a whole week, like 6 days. I've only been in LA. I was only in LA for 6 days, man. I've been here for 9 months. Okay, Nima, where did you come from? Into Tanzania. I mean, into Gambia. Everybody come in and smash the like button, guys. Come in and smash the like button. We're looking to get to 15, 16, 20 likes. I'm from Philly. They don't rank. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, based off your name, I thought you were like from the continent. I was there all of June. Yo, I was here the whole June, man. What do you mean? I left on the 23rd and I got back on the 1st. So I was only gone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 7 days, but I left on the 6th day or something like that. I landed on the 24th and I flew out again on the 30th. So I really wasn't there that long, man. I was here the whole time. Nima is my Gambian name. Oh, okay, so nice. So you're an American. Okay, so if possible, Nima, could you drop your email in the chat? Inshallah. Okay, got you. Yeah, Dalton, you should hit me up. I was here. I didn't see anything in my email that you messaged me saying you were here or anything crazy. I sent you my number. Where did you send it? To my email. And what email did you send it to? Because some people will be hitting up the Eddie Irvin. And I can hit up the Eddie at NoLimitEddie.com. Bro, you never hit me on WhatsApp. Yeah, anybody who messaged me, man, I hit him on WhatsApp. Okay, that's your number there. Let me actually take a photo of it. Okay, cool. Uh-uh. But yeah, man, I'm pretty sure that I hit you up. 'Cause I remember talking to you via email. You told me, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure that I hit you up. And I'll check the email again to see what your number was. Matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, I know I texted you actually. I know for a fact that I texted you because I think you gave me an American number that wasn't even on WhatsApp. Yep, I did. So look, hold on. Your number's not on here. Yeah, your number's not on here. Cool. Let me try to turn this off. Dang, what the heck? Let me try to lower the brightness on this joint. Let me try to lower the brightness on this joint. All right, look, that's your name, Dalton N. Right? And I sent you a message, I sent you a text message because I told you to get WhatsApp. You didn't have WhatsApp, and I said in this message, it's hard to see. Yo, it's no limit, Eddie. Make sure you grab WhatsApp. And that was on May 6th. That was on May 6th. So yeah, man, I hate you, but you never responded to that text. Let me actually turn this back on. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, so that's my number for repass. Okay, nice. All right, thank you guys for hitting 15 likes. I really appreciate you guys. Let's keep running it up. So first thing we want to talk about is, bro, I got WhatsApp though for many years. So your number doesn't pop up on WhatsApp, man. So either you sent me the wrong number, or something else, man, or I typed it in wrong. But I'm gonna check the email again and verify it. Anybody who hits me up, man, I'm always hitting back. Always. First thing we're gonna talk about, man, we hit 19,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate you guys for that. I think we're like 19, almost 1950 now, so we're on the road to 20K subscribers. So I really appreciate that, man. I'm doing my best to be on this daily grind. But if you guys saw my last video, like it's like whenever you try to film in public here in Tanzania, man, you become a Russian spy, a public enemy number one. You know what I mean? I think I'll make a video talking about that even today, because I try to film a video about me grocery shopping, different things like that. I'm literally just trying to film myself buying freaking frozen fries, and you got 18 people coming on the aisle looking, oh, you can't film, and then I'm going to somewhere, I'm still filming. All right, whatever. Somebody else come, okay, walk up to this person and do this. You know what I mean? And the number I sent was right. All right, bet. I'll check it again, man. But I definitely hit you up with the number that I received, and it wasn't on WhatsApp. Yeah, we're on the road to 20K. And so yeah, just like I'm just trying to film me getting fries. Like, what kind of national security issue is it for me filming myself grocery shopping? And this is what blows me about Tanzania. Their whole national security thing. It's like you're securing from the wrong people. You know what I mean? You're letting these other nations come in, marry local women, and start all these different businesses, and basically enslave the population again over here. You're not worried about that, but black people are coming over here trying to get a student visa, and you're saying it's a national security risk. You know what I mean? Black people are over here coming over here filming, trying to show people the good side of Tanzania, and that's a national security risk. You know, and before I came, to the continent, I was watching, Walter Maya, and I was, seeing how he would always say, "Oh, I got arrested in this country, I got arrested in that country for filming." And now I see, like, no, this is a serious issue. You know what I mean? Like, this is a serious issue. Just trying to film over here in Tanzania. You know what I mean? They treat it like it's one of the most heinous crimes you can commit, and I don't understand why. But yeah, that's one of the things, man. So I gotta get a vlog out. I gotta film a vlog today so I can get that out for you guys tomorrow. So you guys can watch that. So I got some stuff I need to do on the property, but also I want to get some content as far as out and about. So that's kind of difficulty, because you can only really film in local areas. You should join the military. No, I don't want to work for the federal government. I'm not taking any of the vaccines that you got to take to be a part of that, and then I also have to sign my life over for who knows how long. That's to me, that's foolish, especially in the time that we're in now, when we have, who we have in office, and they're literally trying to start wars. with other nations and other countries. No, I'm not joining the military. Go to sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Okay. Going to sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. here. I'll watch your live later. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm very proud of you, Eddie. All right, thank you, Nima. I appreciate you. And definitely, I'm gonna try to check out your channel today, and definitely try to hit you up on WhatsApp, get as much information as possible because you did come in from the States. Yeah. So I understood what you were saying, but I'm trying to explain to you that it's illegal for a foreigner to come in and buy land in Tanzania. I don't care who's saying that they can give it to me. Yes, you can probably get that land, but I legally would not own it because I'm a foreigner. It's against the Constitution of Tanzania. So I can give this person the land and the money, and they can give me a lease and a title and everything, but it still won't be real because I'm a foreigner. You know, it's almost like if I'm a drug dealer and I make a contract with another drug dealer, and the other drug dealer breaks the contract, I can't go to court and sue him and say, "Hey, he didn't sell me the drugs he said he's going to sell me." We're both going to jail at that point. So I cannot buy land in Tanzania legally. Is what I'm trying to explain to you. But I appreciate you giving me the contact information of that person. I'm looking into the Gambia, Ghana, and Rwanda because those are 3 countries where foreigners can go and buy and own land. I feel like my vibe kind of fits Gambia the most as far as right now. Ghana seems a little bit, from what I was researching before, seems a little bit more westernized. But you know, it is something that I can. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going in just to buy land and to live off the land. So I wouldn't be in a crowd or being in the main cities. You know, I'll be kind of posted up out the way. So I'm okay with that. Rwanda, from what I hear, especially from unapologetic nomads, is that it's cold. And again, I freaking hate the cold with a major passion. That's one of the things that I do love about Tanzania, even though now it's winter. I can walk outside right now at 5 in the morning with no sweater on and in shorts and not be like, oh, it's freezing cold. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one of the things that I'm looking at. But everybody smash the like button. Let's get up to 35 likes in this live stream. 35 likes in this live stream. I would greatly appreciate it. These right here are the clapping hands. So whenever anybody hits the super chat, which is the money sign icon in the chat, anytime anybody hits the super chat, which is the money sign icon in the chat, or hits the PayPal, let me actually jump into PayPal and Cash App. I will go ahead and ring the clappers as a show of appreciation for your support of the channel. All right. Boom. That's the Cash App. And then that is the PayPal. If you guys want to hit that and support the channel, I greatly appreciate it. You can get the super chat as well, but YouTube is going to take like 30% of that. So PayPal and Cash App doesn't take any fees out for the most part, or the fees are more negligible than 30% from YouTube. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this content. So I had a list. So let me talk about that. Boom, 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 boom. We're jamming. All right, so this is for everybody who's on the continent of Africa, man. Because there's a lot of people in Africa or who already own land in Africa who kind of go back and forth. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So my purpose of buying land, man, I don't want to buy land to put a house on it, or you know, to build up a house and live a regular life. The purpose of this land will basically be I always wanted to live in a tent. So I want to get like a really dope, like if you guys know what glamping is, glamorized camping, I think is what you call it. Type of glamping, you know what I mean? Get like a really dope, foundation, and they put a tent on there, and then they have like lights on top, and they have like outdoor kitchens, and different things like that. I want to basically do like a glamping, but I want to live in that type of setup. And then I want to basically raise animals on that land, and then have like a vertical garden, and then along with some trees. So basically, I just want to set up a self-sufficient lifestyle on this land. So I'm not trying to go build a house and get a foundation. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm really just trying to get like a really dope glamping setup. and then have some animals, in particular the animals I want to raise. I want to have some ducks. I really like my ducks, man. They're becoming some of my best friends. I want to have some dogs. I have Oreo already with me, but I want to get some more dogs. Goats. I want to have a couple of goats, in particular, not really for the meat, but for the milk of the animals. So goat milk. I really like to drink goat milk. And then I want to have a donkey. Why a donkey? I don't know. I just always like those animals, and so if I had a chance to buy one, why not buy one? So yeah, that's what I want to have as far as animals. Trees. I want to have some papaya trees. I want to have some sugar cane, and then I hope there are some people. Okay, I'll read the comments in a second. I want to have papayas. I want to have some sugar cane, potentially passion fruit, but I did hear the bushes kind of get super messy. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea for me as a beginner. So I may skip on the passion fruit for now, and then bananas, because bananas pretty much grow themselves and regulate themselves. And then other than that, I'll have like a vertical garden or some type of garden where it's more space saving, because I only really need around, I would say, half to a whole acre. You know what I mean, of land. So I don't need too much land. I don't need no 50,000 acres. I don't plan on selling the produce from the land. I just want to live self-sufficiently on that land, take care of myself and the people that surround me. Shout out to Tom Wasserman for the $5 super chat. Tom, I really appreciate it. And these are the clappers' hands. If you want the clapper hands to ring for you, go ahead and hit that super chat button, which is the money sign icon somewhere near the chat. We also have Cash App, which is Eddie Bogue. And if you hit the Cash App or the PayPal, I'm going to ring the bell for you, or ring the clappers for you as well. So much appreciated, Tom. Thank you for that. So yeah. So basically, have some type of vertical garden or some type of garden that's kind of space saving, because I don't really want to buy too much land. And I want this to just be get like a borehole, either in a community or on my land in particular, so that I can have a water supply. So that's pretty much the purpose of buying land. So I'm not trying to buy land. To buy this land, in Rwanda, it's like people buying land near the airport. That kind of defeats the purpose for me. I kind of want to be out the way, posted up. And of course, if you're buying land near the airport, you're pretty much buying that to build a house in order to either rent it out on Airbnb or to even just buy the raw land and then wait for the airport to be built and then sell it for a higher price later on down the line. That's not what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to actually live on this land. And that's why even so, buying land in Tanzania probably is not the best thing for me, because of the whole residency requirement. You know what I mean? Like, having to really fight to stay in this country is really, really, really draining of your stamina. You know what I mean? When it comes to repatriating. So that's the first thing. So the purpose of the land is just live self-sustainably, to be able to live on that land. So people in the country that I'm looking at, man, these people need to be able to buy land as a foreigner and own that land and reside on that land. In Tanzania, you can only own land for residential purposes. You can only own land for investment purposes, not for residential purposes. So again, that kind of defeats the purpose. Somebody just hit the super chat. Nicole, let me go ahead and read the clappers. Appreciate you, Nicole, for hitting my Cash App. And again, shout out to everybody who is new to the channel. Before, I used to have something called the Freedom Bell, and I used to ring that bell, but the African Sun has, defeated that Freedom Bell. And so when I was in the States, I went to Dollar Tree and picked this joint up. They're hand clappers, and so people voted that this is what you guys wanted instead of the freedom, to replace the Freedom Bell. There was also an option of the African drum, but I never went out to get that because I had stopped on live stream for a minute. But yeah, so this right here is a clappers. Whenever anybody hits a super chat, which is the money sign icon in the chat, or hits the Cash App, or the PayPal, I basically will go ahead and ring that for you as a show of appreciation. You know what I mean? And we're still thinking of a name, because right now we just call them the clappers. But if you guys have a name for this, let me know what you guys think. Like, should it be the round of applause? What should it be? Like, I don't know. You guys help me think of a name for what we should call it. But definitely let me know. Okay, we got Wrestling Superstar 83. Wrestling Superstar, man, I appreciate you for the super chat. I'm gonna say super sticker. Continue to bring content, fam. Are you in the motherland or in LA still? I'm in the motherland, but I'm back in Tanzania. Whenever you guys see this behind me, whenever you guys see that behind me, you guys know I'm in my house in Tanzania. So yeah. That's where I am right now. In LA, man, I was just all over the place. My cousin's house, my uncle's house, in my car. It was a wild lifestyle over there. So yeah. I'm back. I'm back here. Oh, okay. Somebody else hit the Cash App. T Light. Let me hit it for T Light, man. I appreciate you for your Cash App. Much appreciated, man. And again, if you guys have any names for the clappers, you guys gotta let me know. Cause I like these joints, man. I used to play these as a kid, and this and the sticky hands. One, they was like a same thing like this, but it was like a gummy thing. You would slap it on the wall. Yeah, I used to like those as kids. Our parents probably hated them though. So that's the first thing. That's the purpose of the land. So to live on it sustainably and substantially. The laws. And this, I want you guys to suggest countries. Really, guys who are in the continent, who are looking at coming to the continent. The laws need to be, man, the foreigners need to be able to own land within that country purely for residential purposes, not for an investment, not for a business, just purely residential purpose. The Gambia allows that, and from my understanding, Rwanda might allow it. I'm still wishing Rwanda. And foreigners need to be able to acquire residency for a long term with relative consistency and ease. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is, like, we need to be able to get a lengthy stay, and it needs to be relatively easy. I don't want to be jumping to 1,000 hoops. Yeah, okay, do this here and do this here, and then do this, and then you can do that, and then you can get a 3 month. No, I don't want all that. I want relative ease, for getting a visa or a residency permit, to stay at least for a year or more. You know what I mean? If a country has that, man, definitely suggest it. And then, being able to potentially, if I wanted to start a sole proprietorship or a business within a country, even if it's a partnership, I don't mind that. But being able to start a business as a foreigner, kind of making that relatively easy. So in particular with Tanzania, man, even the process of opening a business is not very straightforward. Kiwi and Z, what up, man? What up? Even the process of opening a business is not very straightforward. And what I mean by that is, when you open up a business in Tanzania, that costs, anywhere from, I've heard people opening up a business for anywhere from $300 to $500, which is good. It's not a bad price. But where the problem comes in is when you open up a business here, you can't even work within your business without getting a work and a residency permit. Now, the work and residency permit costs upwards of $3,000. You know what I mean, for one person. So again, that just, for me, is absolutely ridiculous because, I'm here with No Limit Shay. So, and this is the same, I'll talk about this in student visa as well, but it's the same position we're in with student visa. But we'll talk about that in just a second. So for me to pay $3,000 and then for Shane to also pay $3,000, no, we can get a lot. For $6,000, we can get an abundance of land, either in Gambia, Ghana. You know what I mean? I'm not sure the price of land in Rwanda. I'm not 100% sure on that. I need to look into that. But I think JT is in Burkina Faso, or I don't know how to say that country yet. I'll have to look into that. But that is a potential as well, country. But if you guys have countries that kind of fit the requirements, man, definitely drop them in a comment in the chat right now. And if you're watching this, I'm not sure if I'm keeping it up as a live stream or not. I don't normally keep my live streams up, but I might keep it up just because I do want some suggestions and feedback on different countries that people are kind of looking into. Now, so that's what I need. I need the land to be able to be residential. I need to be able to be self-sufficient. So they shouldn't have, if there's a country with a lot of strict zoning laws, like, okay, you need to build this type of structure, it needs to be this tall, it needs to be this, then that's kind of going to be an issue. If you're able to start a business as a foreigner and it's kind of relatively simple, that'll be nice. And being able to own land and get a residency relatively easy, that would be dope. This is a desire; it doesn't have to be there, but of course, I would like there to be a strong repat community within that country. Yeah, that's really about it. So that way, I can connect with people to kind of know what the process is, who are from America or from the other different countries. And Gambia definitely has that repat community. So does Rwanda, and so definitely does Ghana. So those are why those three countries are kind of on a list right now. But if you guys have more countries, or if you guys are connected to people in these other countries, definitely let me know. I would appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it up. I'm gonna read these comments. Give them a break. FJQ there. That was in my chat. Okay, got you. Not very bright compared to a highly evolved group of people. Okay. Not sure what's going on in the chat with these humans. Yeah, I agree. Africans are space aliens in technology and coaching when compared to. Okay. Okay. Why is Rasta Black not a moderator? I got okay, cool. Hey Rasta, if you're still in here, man, you are a moderator now, man. I'm not sure why you haven't been one this whole time. I don't know what kind of cracker is we got in this chat right now, man, but feel free to remove them. Because when I try to talk, I try not to be looking at the chat so much. Okay, hey, Team Two, Mike and Jazz, you guys are moderators as well. If you see any of these crackers kind of going crazy, feel free to remove them from the chat, you know? Cool. So let's get into it. Great live and at least only business visa. So look, let's talk about that too though. Well, let's see. Should I go to the? All right, let's go to the land topic. Let's continue on the land topic first. First and foremost, let me give you some water. Good thing is, guys, we found jugs of Kilimanjaro. The reason why Kilimanjaro is a good water to drink right here in Tanzania is it's fluoride free. A lot of other waters have fluoride added into it. If you guys know, fluoride is a neurotoxin. You know, and it's not good for you. It calcifies the gland that kind of allows you to, that kind of connects you to your spirit, man. So you don't want to be messing with fluoride too much. I also bought the copper tongue scrapers to help remove a lot of those toxins that I've been taking in. Let me go ahead and plug this Wi-Fi in to make sure it doesn't die on us while we're live. We have had that happen on a few occasions. You feel me? Okay. Cool. What was I about to say? Oh, everybody smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Get up to 50 likes on this live stream. 50 likes on this live stream. This right here is the clapper. You can get these clappers to ring, man. Well, I ring these clappers whenever somebody hits a super chat, or one of the other methods of donating to the channel as a show of appreciation for your support of the channel. So the link that I just dropped in is a PayPal. That's the Cash App. And then if you guys hit the super chat, you guys can hit that as well, which is like the money sign icon in the chat. That is cool, but YouTube is going to take 30% of that. So Cash App and PayPal is preferred, but either way, I appreciate it, and I'll go ahead and ring these clappers for you. So when it comes to land, let's finish this topic up. The Gambia. Sade, what's up? Let me actually make sure you're a moderator. Sade, if you could, I'm not sure if you're on your phone or your tablet, but drop the link. I made you a moderator so you can drop links in. drop the link to your channel in here so I can tell people to subscribe to. Shout out to Sade, man. So she was here in Tanzania, and she went out to. Crazy thing is, we left on the exact same day. She just left a couple hours before me, but she left out to Egypt. So she just dropped a vlog today, which I'm kind of mad. It was like a 5-minute vlog. I was waiting for this how do you call it? Egypt content for a minute. She gonna drop a 5-minute vlog. But yeah, so on my phone. Okay, then let me see if I can pull it up from my end. Copy link. All right, so I'm gonna pin it to the top too. If you guys are on this channel, man, you guys like repack content, make sure to follow Sade's channel. It's actually pinned up to the top. So if you guys can click on that and go over there and subscribe to her channel, I really appreciate it. We're trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not sure how many subscribers she has right now, but let's try to get her to 1,000 subscribers. She can get monetized, man. I definitely try to use my platform. Oh, we hit 19K today, man. So shout out to everybody for helping me get 19,000. I was trying to support any of the expat YouTubers here because, man, when I was coming up with YouTube, nobody was giving people shout outs. You know what I mean? I just happened to have a couple videos go viral, and that's kind of how my channel grew. You know what I mean? But never was really giving shout outs. So I always try to help people out when possible. You know what I mean? So we got 40 people on this live. So if we can get 10 more subscribers, that would be dope to Sade's channel. But yeah, so let's finish up. So the Gambia, appreciate it. So when it comes to the Gambia, man, this is one country I'm looking at. You can own land there as a foreigner. I just talked to somebody today from the Gambia, and they were basically saying that you can get a residency permit for 1 year for not too expensive USD wise. And so I said, okay, cool. The properties are kind of similar to here. You got to pay 6 months up front. And I kind of don't want to do that again because the biggest lesson I've learned is that when you're doing this repat thing, it's best to be nomadic, being able to kind of go from location to location to location. So I would want to grind it out, man, and try to find a place that's month to month, preferably because I don't want to be locked into a long-term lease again, especially if I don't know if I'm going to like that place or not. So that is one of the hassles that I'm kind of finding out right now about the Gambia. I don't feel like dealing with that. And again, my main purpose of going to this any next place is just get land and then, you know what I mean, start building that up because I really want to be filming videos for you guys. I really want to be filming content, but filming in Tanzania is super hard. When the minute you have a camera, you public enemy number one. So you know how it goes. On the other hand, Ghana. From what I see in Ghana, you can own land. You can own land in Ghana as a foreigner. A lot of people are doing it. From what I see, that like most of the people are buying and building houses. But most of the content that's there is about building a house in Accra. Like I said, my goal is not to build a house. I literally want to just get a dope platform, get a dope like Bell Campus tent, put that on there, have some lights, string lights hanging up, everything solar powered. Have my animals, have my garden, and I have my borehole set up, and it's live self-sufficiently, and then show you guys the process of me doing that. So like, okay, we're looking for land, then show you guys the process of building a foundation, show you guys the process of getting the tent, show you guys the process of getting the animals, and it's a never-ending content pretty much. And you put yourself in a position of being self-sufficient and self-sustainable, which is the main goal for me personally. You know what I mean? I was seeing some news about some type of cyber attack was happening in the States and so on and so forth. They're trying to plan wars, you know what I mean, and different things like that. And so, with me, I just need to make sure that, I'll be straight, regardless of what's going on around the world. So that's pretty much my whole purpose of coming to the continent anyway. It's just super hard to do that in Tanzania with the laws and the visas and so on and so forth. That's kind of the difficulty. So if you're watching this, I'm not sure if I'm leaving it up as a live stream, but if you're in the Gambia and you know people who sell land legitimately in the Gambia and not land for building a house, not land in the middle of the city, I'm talking about land that's kind of out the way a little bit. People who kind of deal with that type of transactions, let me know. Hit me up. My email is eddie@nolimiteddie.com. I'll type it into the chat as well. Boom, type it into the chat. So yeah, so that situation, and the same for Ghana. If you know somebody in Ghana who sells land out of the Accra area, kind of post it up out the way. Let me know. Hit my email as well. With Rwanda, I've done a least amount of research on Rwanda as far as land, different things like that. I know that Lady Visionary. Everybody continue to smash like button. Let's get up to 60 likes in this live stream. 60 likes in this live stream, guys. I really appreciate it. Wrong link. I know that Lady Visionary was helping some expats, buy land, but that was near the airport, and that was mostly for investment purposes. Mostly for investment purposes and different things like that. So, we'll have to figure it out, as far as how that all goes in Rwanda. I'm not looking for investment land. And in Rwanda, I'm also curious as far as based off of how strict they kind of are with the entry requirements and lockdowns and all this type of stuff. I'm not sure if they're going to have strict kind of zoning laws and building laws, so where it's like, okay, you have to build a structure that's this and this and none of that, kind of like how it is in the States. I know in the Gambia, it seems a little bit more kind of rugged, so I don't think I'll run into those issues. And in Ghana as well, it seems like once you're out of Accra, you back in regular Africa. And so I don't think I'm going to run into those issues either. And also, I seen somebody actually do this in Ghana. But the thing was, he was blessed with his grandparents, something like that, owning land. But he had an interview on what's that channel? Vanessa Camby's channel. He built a mud house and he was living sustainably in a little village and all kind of stuff like that. So he was living his life in Ghana. So definitely a possibility, but I need to find and connect with the right people, which definitely is possible because there's so many Ghanaian expats. Shout out to Crypto Gang Podcast for the super chat. Appreciate you, family. Glad you're back in the motherland. I'm very, very glad to be back in the motherland as well, man. To be honest, a lot of the feeling I got when I was in America was very, very unwelcoming. Like that's the only way I could describe it. Is very unwelcoming. And so, yeah, I'm very glad to have been able to get there and get everything I need to get done there and be able to leave out, successfully. I'm glad to be back on the continent, to be honest. Now I'm just ready for the next mission, everybody continue to smash the like button, guys. Let's get up to 60 likes. So let's get 3 more likes on this live stream. I think it's 3, maybe 4. No, it's 3. 3 more likes on this live stream. Shout out to Crypto Game Podcast for the super chat. Now the super chat thing should be lighting up. So there should be like a blue little thing beeping. If you want to hit the super chat to support the channel, go ahead and do that. I greatly appreciate it. We also have PayPal and Cash App. Now the link that's pinned up to the top, man, that's for another diaspora channel. I suggest you guys go ahead and check it out, man, and subscribe to it if possible, man. It's the link pinned up to the chat. Subscribe to her channel to try to get her to 1,000 subscribers, so that way she can get monetized on YouTube, man. Yeah, so that way she can get monetized, man. It took me 4 years to get monetized on YouTube, not gonna lie to you. And the grind was real, man. The grind was real. But the thing was, I was never super consistent at posting videos. I was kind of just like more sporadic, but I was posting a lot. But it just wasn't the right niche, you know what I mean? And YouTube is all about getting in that niche and getting in that algorithm. And once you kind of in that niche and in that algorithm, then YouTube kind of does the work for you. You just got to go ahead and be creative, think about what your audience would like. And so that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to get some content for you. So let me kind of scroll up real quick and look at some of the comments. I think a lot of people are getting removed. Over to 20K. Yep. Great live, family. Thank you, TNT. Can't wait to see the land. Yeah, we got to get some land. So definitely the super chat and cash apps and all that type of stuff, man. Wanda. Have you talked to Blaz? No, I haven't talked to Blaz. No, I haven't. I'm not doing the 6 months again. It's hard to record anything for sure. Yeah, keep me posted about Gambia. The Accra area is expensive for her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to get out. I need to find people who are out of the Accra area and Accra is the most westernized. Like I was saying, I was seeing videos about them doing the whole LGBT, I want my rights and all kind of jazz, and they still fighting them back and forth and, just all kind of stuff like that. And these are issues that shouldn't even be going on within the continent. You know what I mean? So Those are some of the things that I don't want to see. Those are some of the things that turn me off from Ghana, and that's why if I go, I have to get out of the Accra area. So, as a football American citizen, Canada has lots of cheap land. Okay, but mostly colder climate. 25,000 to 50,000. Sorry, never been to earthly governments, Africa, but better climate. Yeah, I can't do the cold. I'm not gonna hold you. The cold literally kills my spirit, man. I can't do that. How did you find your place in TZ? Oh, you find a Delilah. You find a Delilah, and you rock with them from there. Um, Glad TZ is still good to go. Will you get to go to school? Now you're back. All right, so let's talk about this whole school thing, right? Let's talk about this whole school thing. Oh, and another YouTube channel, man, that I rock with a lot. It's called Journey Through a Kebelon. Just made a real good video about this whole school situation. Really good video about this whole school situation, man. And honestly, watching that video made me mad all over again. Not gonna lie to you, because this exact same thing that happened to me happened to her, and it just happened to so many people. And that's why I said right now, man. When I went back to the States, when I grabbed my Bible, so this is a Bible that I had since I was 12 years old. So most of the knowledge that I have, man, came from this book, in particular the book of Proverbs. But right now I'm reading the book of Job within that book, man, because I feel like that's what's going on here in Tanzania, man. It's just like things are going cool, things are going straight. The next you know, man, it's just thing after thing after thing after thing. It's just like, okay, it's crazy. But when it comes to the school, man, this is what the deal is. As of now, I've heard through other sources that my visa and my permit actually has been picked up by the school teacher. Now the crazy thing is, the school teacher has not contacted me, let me know of anything, but he's let other people know that he has my visa, which I don't get. I don't understand how this works or how that works. You know what I mean? Business in Tanzania is strange, in some ways. But yeah, my visa has been picked up and my permit has been picked up. Now I have no idea how long this visa or permit is for. I've heard of some people actually receiving their permit and their visa for 9 months. I don't know what mine's going to be. Mine might be 12. Mine might be 2 years. Mine might be 6 days. I don't know. But I haven't been in contact with the school leader or the school teacher in order to find out where my visa is, when it's supposed to meet up and collect it, and for how long it's for. Right, but that is good news, and my visa has been processed, and we have something, something more than a 90-day stay, or something of the sort like that. Now, again, here is where the catch-22 comes in. I paid the Tanzanian government the $250. No Limit Shay didn't even get to that portion of being able to pay the Tanzanian government $250. So as far as now, she's paid the school the $650. You see, but by the time she went to, get to the part where she can even get the invoice for the government, that's when it was like, too many blacks, too many Negroes, too many Caesar Jacob are applying for this. We can't allow it anymore. So she was never even allowed to even apply or even pay for the government portion. So even if they say, oh, man, we got 2 years for you right here, No Limit Shay doesn't have 2 years. You see. And so that's kind of what the conflict is. And of course, I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, I'm straight, so figure something out. You know what I mean? We have to go to a place where we can both be cool and both be solid. So that way we can both be at peace. You know what I mean? Because my dad is gonna be worried, my grandpa will be worried, my uncle will be worried if not both of us are cool. And so yeah, we gotta figure out what's gonna be going on with No Limit Shay. But at the end of the day, man, I want to get land. And I want to be able to build self-sustainably on there. And the process of doing that in TZ is extremely difficult. You know what I mean? Not going to say impossible, but it's very difficult to do, and it's constant pressure and constant stress because you constantly have to renew things, and constantly have to be going to immigration, and constantly have to be fighting to stay where clearly they don't want you to stay. So you know what I mean? And as far as the whole thing with the student visa goes, you know what I mean? I was told by this teacher that I go to that the reason why they put a hold on it was they're saying that there were too many they simply said there were too many Black Americans applying for this visa. And they said, why is there no Irishmen applying? Why is there no, what else did they say? Irishmen applying, or white Britishmen applying, or Australian men applying. And so, I don't understand, they're saying that's for national security reasons, but I don't understand how they allow other nations, you know, in particular the Caucasian race, you know, the pale beast, whose entire history and whose entire legacy is of stealing, killing, and destroying, to peacefully and easily assemble into the Tanzanian land. But of the black man, you know what I mean, whose entire culture or whose entire history and legacy is of being oppressed, and having such heinous crimes done against us, and still not even fighting back against people who've done such heinous crimes. How we are a national security threat, but these other people whose whole history is of stealing, killing, and destroying are not a national security threat. You see, so it's things like that that kind of are just a little bit backwards, and don't really add up to me or make sense. Likewise, how are you starting a business here? But you need to you need to get a work permit to work to own a business. You know what I mean? To work in a business here. You know, there's some things that are just backwards here, and you know. So those are some of the things that are kind of making me say, you know, I need to potentially look at a different place, a different land, you know. I love her channel as well. Yeah, everybody loves Journey Through a Kevlar was the first person I contacted in Tanzania, you know. Again, thank you guys for checking out the channel, man. Make sure you give me up to 70 70 likes on this live stream, 70 likes on this live stream. That's the PayPal that I just dropped in. If you guys hit the PayPal, let me know, and I'll go ahead and ring the bell for you. That is the Cash App, much appreciated. And then we have the Super Chat, which is the money sign icon somewhere in the chat. Preferably PayPal and Cash App, because YouTube does take 30% of the Super Chat versus PayPal. I think they might take 2% or something like that. Cash App takes 0 from my understanding. And if you guys hit any of those platforms to donate to the channel, I will go ahead and ring this right here as a show of appreciation for your support of the channel. It's like a clapper hand. And we're still thinking of a name. If you guys have a name for this, let me know. Right now, we're just calling it the Clappers. But if you guys have a name, you know, hey, drop it into the chat. Hey, man, the Most High got you. You will pass this test, bro. And yes, her video was great. Yeah, her video was really good. Her video was really good. She was the first person I contacted here in TZ, and made me feel very welcome. Like, okay, this is like a cool place. I like the people on the ground, you know. And so definitely. Love your videos. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely check out Sade's channel as well. It's pinned up to the chat. TNT with Mike and Jazz. I'm pretty sure you guys will like that channel. Definitely click on it and check it out. She's there with her family, man. So yeah, dope channel for sure. Check out Ghana. I'm looking into Ghana as well. Truth Seeker. Right now I'm asking for as many people as possible who are in these other countries to connect with, because of the fact that I want to connect with people who actually own land in these countries, so I can say, yo, what's the process, man? What's it really like? And I want to connect with people who know people who are legitimately selling land as well. Because again, I'm trying to not get scammed. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not get scammed again. You know, in Africa, no dual citizenship. Yeah, no dual citizenship in TZ. You know what I mean? That is one of the things. Now, I honestly, I don't care for getting citizenship. All I care about really is mostly residency. For the most part, as long as I own land in that country, as long as I have residency and don't have to stress, okay, 90 days, I gotta go to immigration. You know, nah, I can't do that. It's hard to live a peaceful life like that, especially a life that I want to live. I want to be out in the cut. You know what I mean? Somewhere deep off in a land. I can't be saying, okay, it's 90 days. Okay, let me start planning out my trip back to the city. I can't be doing that. You know what I mean? It's a stressful life. It's a stressful life. Springle, facts. Springle, what does your channel name mean? What is a Springle? No dual citizenship. Yep, PayPal is way better. Yeah, definitely, guys. Hit the PayPal, hit the super chat, and hit the Cash App. It's much appreciated. Enjoyed your videos since you started reporting the homeless problems in LA. Yeah, for sure. America. I have 2 relatives in LA, Vancouver. Oh yeah. I researched Nigeria, man. From what I understand, Nigeria, man, the police was over there killing their own citizens in Nigeria. So that made me a little suspicious about going there, man. I don't have time for that. You know, I really don't have time to be in an area where, you know, the police is gunning down citizens and so on and so forth. You know, what's your friend's YouTube link? Well, it's pinned up to the top. So that link pinned up to the top is Sade's channel. So if you're in TZ, subscribe to Sade's channel. If you want to come to TZ, subscribe to Sade's channel. And if you're thinking about, it's my last name. Okay, got you. And are you here in TZ? everybody who's in TZ, who's coming to TZ, or who might want to be looking at Egypt, check out Sadeh's channel. Stay in the East. Stay in East Africa. Yeah, but I mean, East Africa is being real, shady. Real shady. So Kenya is the same thing as Tanzania. Rwanda is a little bit better as far as being able to allow you to stay, but it seems like their government is kind of more strict, which raises a little bit of concern to some things. But it might also be helpful as far as not getting scammed when it comes to land. But I need to get some context over in Rwanda. So if you guys know any people, not YouTubers, but actual people who are over in Rwanda, let me know. So that I can get in contact with them and try to figure some stuff out. It's my last name. Oh, okay, dope. No, I was there in April. Ah, okay, got you. Where are you at now? Maybe you can help me out. Maybe you know of another country that's a little bit better. If you've been traveling around the continent. What country now? You visited so far? So far, I've only been in Tanzania. Yeah, I mean, I know their channel. You know what I mean? I know their channel, but I'm trying to connect with people who are there, who actually have bought land and own land and different stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'll try to reach out to them, and see what the information they have. I'm definitely gonna try to reach out to Lady Visionary though, and try to figure out what her experience is as far as getting land, and is there land available in the more cut areas. Brooklyn. Oh, okay, you went back to the States. Got you. What's your feelings about TZ? Do you plan on coming back to TZ, or coming back to the continent? I see in your profile photo you have like a head wrap on, so I'm pretty sure you're more like on a conscious frequency. So let me know. There's purchase land out there. Oh, okay, got you. The Nomads purchase land. I'm headed to Puerto Rico tomorrow. Okay. Springo, do you have WhatsApp? I'm trying to connect with as many people as possible, you know what I mean, who are into this whole expat type of vibe. And the expat community, man, is so dope. It's one of the most welcoming communities, man, that you can be a part of, man, because people just want to see you in. It's dope. The TWA, not sure what TWA is. Not sure what TWA is. Thank you guys for 70 likes. I really appreciate it. We're on this live stream. We're talking about getting land. So we talked about why it's kind of difficult to do this whole thing in Tanzania in particular, because of the whole laws surrounding this country. We talked about the Gambia, how it's looking low key. The Gambia is looking like a solid option. Not gonna lie to you. And then we also talked about Ghana. Ghana is looking like a decent option as well. But I'm not 100% sold on the way of life over there. You know what I mean? As far as, is it a little bit too westernized, different things like that. And I also hear that's expensive as well. You know what I mean? And so that's like, oh man, I'm not trying to be living in expensive areas. So those are kind of things to think about, man. I see a lot of people getting land in the Gambia, a lot of people doing it. And so I'm hoping to connect with the lady I did that was just on this live stream. Nima, what's her name? Yeah, Nima. I believe Nima. I'm trying to connect with her today. Connect with as many people over in the Gambia as possible, and try to get as much information as possible. But from what I'm hearing, the residency permit is pretty easy to get. My grandfather helped develop the building Congo. Okay, got you. I'll definitely go back there. I love it. Yeah, people do be staring. Yeah. It definitely depends on who you are. I know for Shan, she says she can say that a lot. You know what I mean? Me, I don't even be paying attention to people enough to notice if they're staring or not, to be honest. Oh, we got my guy Evapors in the building. Haha, Evapors, man, what's going on? All right, yeah. Shoot me an email if you can. I need to start putting my email in the description of my videos. Yeah, shout out my guy Vapors, man. I was just talking to my guy Vapors today. All is well, fam. Editing. Yeah, we're just talking to my guy Vapors, man. Telling him about the situation. You know, it's a real dilemma that we're in. You know what I mean? Because hey, if I get a student visa and Shan doesn't, I mean, what's good in that? You know what I mean? And vice versa. You know, people keep suggesting that I marry a Tanzanian. Like, I just want to let y'all know, like, I'm not doing that. Just it's just too far to go to stay in the country. It's just way too far to go to, you know. And that puts me at way too much risk. You know what I mean? To marry a Tanzanian, it puts me at way too much risk, and that's something that I can't. That's something that I can't go for. You know, but the only people who I see staying in Tanzania successfully, I'm not gonna lie, are people who are married to Tanzanians. You know, you got Jules on a Run, and you got Traveling Sister. You know, those two people are successfully staying in Tanzania, and they're married to a Tanzanian. But again, it's a female American marrying a Tanzanian man. You know, most law systems are never in favor of males. So I'm almost certain in a lot of countries, females can't even pass on like birthrights and different things like that. So I'm not gonna say it'll be, yeah, you know, it is what it is. But that's not something that's on my IQ, you know, or not on my IQ, not on my radar. You feel me? Jules on the Run married a Tanzanian, and she still have issues getting citizenship. Yeah, citizenship is not even a concern for most people. I feel like, in the sense of we really just want to be able to stay here long term. Residency we prefer. Citizenship you got to give up. You got to give up your U.S. citizenship. Most people are not willing to do that. You know what I mean? And again, some people suggest, you know, that I give up U.S. citizenship and everything like that, which I understand. But again, it's not like I can just walk into an office and say, hey, I want to surrender U.S. citizenship, make me a Tanzanian. It's still a process to go ahead and do that. And on top of that, the U.S. passport is worth more than gold. You know what I mean? So to give up a U.S. passport is not a smart decision, you know? I'm going back to South Africa in the fall. My family bought 1,000 acres years ago for next to nothing. See, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You know, people now are reaping the benefits of the work that people did years and years and years ago. You know what I mean? What's the best time to plant a tree? What's that called? 100 years ago. What's the second best time now? You know, my family didn't come over here and set up and establish any land that I can just come to and be like, I got land over here, I'm straight. You know what I mean? And so that tree wasn't planted 100 years ago, you see? But again, what's the second best time to plant a tree? It's now, you know what I mean? So, you know, people got to come ahead and do this stuff now, you know? And on the last day that I was here, the last day I was in, the last time that I was here, last time I was in LA, I mean, I was at my grandpa's house, you know what I mean? He was telling me the story about, you know, how he was facing racism in Panama and different stuff like that. And, you know, how he came over and then he sent for you know, the kids, and then they came over, and then from there forth, you know what I mean, we were able to build from there. But again, if he hadn't come over from Panama to so-and-so to the States, you know what I mean, I wouldn't be in this position to be where I am now. So he planted that tree, which allowed me to go ahead and you know, go off and plant these trees now for future generations. They'd be like, oh man, yeah, my grandpa, man, he bought this land, so I'm straight. I got this land here, I got this here, I got this business there. You know what I mean? Some people got to go ahead and set up some stuff for future generations. You know, so it is what it is. Oh, we got Janae. Janae, what up? I watched the full 5-minute advertisement, brother. Keep up such real conversation. Ah, man, Sora, man, that's dope. Yeah, and check this out, man. If you guys don't want to hit the super chats and the PayPals and the Cash Apps and stuff like that, just watch the ads. And you don't even have to you know, watch them while you're awake. If you just want to, you know, watch the video, but then at night you want to play the videos, you know, on loop while you sleep. Oh, much appreciated, man, because the ad revenue really does hit. Not gonna hold you. TNT with Mike and Jazz, thank you very much. Okay, got you. Said that you're welcome. I definitely want to see what the game is about. Yeah. So honestly, Sadi, I want to do a live stream. I was telling Jennifer Kevlin about this. I want to do a live stream talking about should African Americans repatriate to Tanzania. I want it to be a call-in live stream. And I would love for you to call in. I don't have a date I want to do it yet. I feel like a Sunday would be a good day, but I want to do a call in live stream and get everybody's different opinions on it. Because I also want to know what your experience in Egypt has been and how long you see yourself staying there, so that we can give people some honest understanding of what it all is like. I have not been to Mount Kilimanjaro. Jules on a Run, married a Tanzanian. No, yeah, Jules on a Run, married a Tanzanian Salvation. Okay, I haven't been to Kilimanjaro, not yet. Going back to South Africa, got you. I was told to marry a Tanzanian as well, right? I don't want. Yeah, it's too far. It's going too far. Like, you know, the government wants to seize my land and give it back to. What do you mean by illiterates? Yes, I just saw Zaylock today. I saw his channel, so I'm looking into I'm gonna start watching his channel and trying to figure out what his whole game plan was and how he went ahead and went about that. So I just found his channel, so I'm gonna start researching him now. Salute to Limit Eddie. Autobez, what up? What up? That's a bit too much. Yeah, that's too much. You know what I mean? That's making a commitment to God and all that stuff to marry a Tanzania just for citizenship. That's too much. Hey, Janae, also subscribe to that channel that's linked up to the top. That's Sade's channel. She's also a repat. I know you want to come to Tanzania. She was in Tanzania. She's now in Egypt. Definitely subscribe to her channel. Hey, we're gonna drop in. These right here are the clappers. If you guys want to make these clappers ring, support the channel by hitting the Cash App or the PayPal, or just hitting the super chat, which is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that and donate to the channel, and then we'll go ahead and ring this bell for you. It's not a bell, actually. It's the clappers. If you guys want if you guys have a name for it, let me know. But I'm going to be checking into J-Lock's channel as well, for sure. Okay, shout out to Jazzy J for the PayPal. Much appreciated, Jazzy. I'm not sure what channel that's correlated to. If that's TNT with Mike and Jazz, or oh no, yeah, I see it. TNT. Got you. Appreciate you, TNT. These hands. Yeah, man. You get TNT, you remember the Freedom Bell. You guys were around for that. But the Freedom Bell is no longer, Done. Okay, thank you, Janae, for subscribing to Sade's channel. We're trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers so that she can get monetized. Also, I'm going to try to be bringing on running through a Kevlar onto this channel as well. She's super close. She's like almost 900 subscribers. Matter of fact, let's drop her link in here too, man. Let me see if I can find her link. I do my best to support. Oh yeah, let's get her to 900 real quick. The African sun, it melted that joint up. Okay, so the channel that I just pinned in, man, that's Journey Through a Kebulon. I need 2 people to go over there and subscribe to her channel right now. Man, let's get her to 900 subscribers before this live stream is over. Get her to 900 subscribers right now, pretty much. She was the first person that I contacted about coming to Tanzania. You know what I mean? So she played a large part in me coming over here, because I was looking at it and seeing these videos and stuff like that. I saw her channel. I'm like, man, let me reach out to her and ask her a couple of questions that I was having. And she answered them super quick and was super welcoming. So yeah, for real. Yeah, the African sun is just like the glue that was holding it together. It's like a stick here and then a bell. Like, it's just super wobbly. So if I start ringing that joint, it's a chance that it really might fly off the computer. And I can't be out here, with no computer, So right now we got the clappers, man. We got the clappers. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who's on this live stream, man. I try to answer all the questions that I could. Okay, she's at 899. So let's get one more person to subscribe to her channel. Let's actually let's replace it. Subscribe. Okay, appreciate it. Let me actually hold on, because people are gonna lose the channel in a second. Okay, we're gonna replace the pin comment from Sade's channel to Jennifer Kevlin's channel. Let's get Jennifer Kevlin to 900 subscribers. Let's refresh it. All right, it's saying we need 1 more subscriber. So if you guys have it, click on the link that's pinned to the top and subscribe to that channel. Yeah, you see, be careful about land in the game. A lot of people are bought land there. We're not giving capital gain certificate by the seller. They're calling it a scam. J.M. Cooper, can you inform me of who you are? Are you in the Gambia? Um, are you in the Gambia? Because I'm looking for people who have done this successfully, so I can understand what the whole process is. You know, and that's what I've been told as well by a lot of people. It's like there's a lot of land scams in the Gambia, and that you need to be careful. And so that's why I'm trying to make sure I get a large audience, people who are in the Gambia who can give me the information needed. Okay. Oh, you're in the USA. Okay, got you, got you. Do you have contacts in the Gambia? I need to go outside and turn my lights off. Do you have contacts in the Gambia? Everybody smash the like button, guys. Get up to 80 likes in this live stream. 80 likes in this live stream, guys. Let me go ahead and run out real quick and turn these lights off. Give me just 1 second. All right, I am back. I'm back. Like I was telling y'all, man, the in my last video, you gotta turn those lights off in the morning, man, so you save those electric units. So, everybody in Rwanda, okay, got you. So you guys see this dude, this Joe Biden character. When for everybody who's here who has not had an explosive growth on YouTube yet, the minute you cross, put user in, let's move on. The minute you cross like the 10,000 subscriber mark, you're going to start getting a lot of weird people on your channel. You know what I mean? People who really plot to destroy you. People who say all kind of stuff, all kind of just, really, really, really weird stuff. Uh, yeah, really weird stuff. Um, and they'll also be creating multiple fake accounts. It'll be the same person who will create multiple fake accounts. And so, at least that's been my experience with YouTube. So I would say you're probably going to experience the same or similar things. You know what I mean? So just be aware of that, man. Just be aware of that. Get a moderator. Yo, we have moderators in here. But just be aware of that, man. There's a lot of very, very weird people on the internet, on YouTube. You know what I mean? We're not in Africa yet, but it's pro-black. It will be there soon. Okay, got you. Have you found a church that you are attending? Do you have a Bible study group? No, I don't attend churches. But yeah, I have a group of people out here, man. We meet up, different things like that. So they quick with hate, yeah, for real. I'm no longer interested in that country. I'm interested in Ghana. What country are you no longer interested in? You get that man out of my pocket. Okay. Jazzy, you're welcome. Okay, okay. I'm lost now in the comments. I don't know what happened. Oh, the Gambia is a no. Okay, got you. Yeah, I mean, so all I can say though is you gotta experience stuff for yourself. People may say, "Oh, scam, this and this." You also have to be getting information from people who are actually, there on the ground. You know what I mean? Who are doing it successfully and different stuff like that. So that way, you're getting proper information instead of just getting, random jazz from random people. So I would like to listen to people who are on the continent, who are in that specific country in particular. Um, in a specific country in particular, who can advise me on different things. for sure. Because in the I feel like in the Africa diaspora space, there's so many people who are not even in these countries that will talk about the countries as if they're in the countries based off of what they hear on YouTube videos. When you really don't know who's who on YouTube, you don't even know if that person is on YouTube, to cause a disruption or to cause chaos, to cause chaos. You know what I mean, within a diaspora community. So you never know who's who and what's what. You know what I mean. And so I'm always just wary of certain people like that. So I can't listen to people who are not actually there. You know what I mean, things like that. So I always suggest you try it out at least, see what it's about, man. See what it's about. And again, even me, I'm gonna do my best to just be real and to be honest. And you guys see my content, like it's hard to say that I'm not truthful. You know what I mean? Because I'm almost truthful to a fault. So, you guys can trust my opinion, not trust my opinion, but I'm only going to give you guys what I know, from my own experience. It's an old saying, this means don't burn lights if you don't need to. Got you. Yeah, no, I never heard that saying. I never heard that saying. But yeah, I had to just, turn the lights off real quick, SA is way better off than the Gambia. It all depends on how you look at it. And again, this is a conversation that I have. Like, not everybody's into the same thing. I'm used to living in the trenches of America. So I don't really want paved roads. I don't really want the comforts, the creature comforts. I don't want hot water. You know what I mean? Coming out of my shower, like. Again, this is just what I would prefer. I didn't come to Africa to live like I live in America. You know what I mean? I came to Africa to build a homestead or a permaculture, a way of life. You know what I mean? I didn't come to live again like I was living in the West. So yeah, I mean, again, it all depends on what you're into. People say, oh, these countries are more developed. I mean, developed in what sense? Because it gets to a point where, if you guys know about the concept of diminishing diminishing value of return or whatever, but it basically says at some point you may get so far ahead that it's no longer as useful. You know what I mean? So there's a certain point of when you have so much money that money no longer is useful. You know what I mean? Like, once you have $100 million, when you add another $1 million, it's not like your life is going to change in any way, shape, or form because you have another $1 million. There's nothing that you could do. There's nothing that you couldn't do before that you could do now. You know what I mean? So at some point, it just becomes more useless. So development, at some point, you develop too much to where now you have to find things to complain about. And so that's how you start getting those, LGBT movements and those feminist movements and those, movements that really just are taking us back. You know what I mean? Not moving us forward because we're a developed society. So people should be able to love what they want to love. People should be able to have the rights to do this, and this, and you know what I mean. So you get too developed, and so I'm not looking to go to a country that's like that. I'm looking to go to a country where I can just live. You know what I mean, peacefully without the European influence. Or every place is influenced by the West, but the least amount of European influence as possible. Those are the countries that I'm looking into. So places like South Africa was never really on my list. Ghana was never really on my list. You know what I mean? But now it's kind of on the list because of the ease of being able to stay for a long term and the ability to own land. That's not really true. If you're talking about from experience, how would you know? Right, and that's what I'm saying. This is from the people. This is from the videos that I've seen of the people who are showing, what's going on. You can't refute the fact that there are legal battles in Ghana about LGBTQ rights. It can't be refuted. You know what I mean? You can never have enough money. That is Marcy's talking. You can never have enough money. Got you. It's not really true if you're talking from experience. How would you know? Right. Gambia is terrible, even by their standards. Okay, got you. I would talk more of Africa. I would take more of Africa than America. Right. You don't have hot water. Yeah, we have hot water on the upstairs. We have hot water in the upstairs, but it's not. I don't even use downstairs. There's no hot water, so I don't use hot water. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about, man. So as far as the countries that are supposedly developed, that's not what I'm looking to go into, you know. So I like the fact that Gambia is undeveloped, and things like that. And that's one of my concerns with Rwanda is that it's maybe too developed, maybe too developed. I'm a plumber, and HVAC installer. Technology is good. There's nothing wrong with technology, you know what I mean? But money isn't everything. True connection with the creator and freedom is. Yeah, right. And when I'm talking about the diminishing value of return, it's not that just because you have 100 million doesn't mean you still don't want to get that extra 1 million, of course. But at the same time, it's a thing of it's no longer life changing. If somebody comes to me right now and gives me $1 million, my life is completely different than it was 24 hours before I got it, right? But if somebody goes up to Warren Buffett and says, "Hey, I got $1 million for you," he's like, he's gonna take it, sure, but his life is no longer going to change. It's not like, okay, man, I'm up so much more money. I can. There's nothing like that. So that's what a diminishing value, or I forgot the proper terminology of it is, but diminishing value of return or something like that. It's no longer as life changing. Right, nothing happens. Time is money. Trust is gold. Got you. I'm a plumber and HVAC, so that's dope. That's dope. And you live in the States doing that, right? HVAC might be a good business here because most of the developed houses have HVAC systems in there. But again, I told you I like the heat. So since I've been here, I have not used the AC once. Sometimes Shay will throw the fan on, but that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. We'll throw the fan on, but that's about it. But yeah, so shout out to everybody who's been on this live stream, man. I really appreciate all of you guys. If there is, at the end of the day, money don't mean anything. So enjoy what you see here. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean? It all depends on how you look at it. But at the end of the day, man, I appreciate all you guys for being on here, man. I think we talked about a good portion of what we needed to talk about. I'm looking to get as many connections with the diaspora in Ghana, Gambia, and Rwanda as possible. If you have any of those connections, definitely send them my way. Let me type my email in. Yeah, that's my email. Feel free to email me about anything any questions or not any questions, any connections you guys have. Because I'm looking to figure that out. Because we got to figure out what our next move is going to be. My lease here is up at the end of September, so probably around that time, I need to know what I need to. I need to know what I want to do. What I need to do if I want to go to Rwanda, Gambia, where else I want to go to. And then on the other half of that, I want to. What I say, I'm looking for connections, people who are over in other countries. It's humid, yeah, it be humid. You may find that most places stay undeveloped, have no electricity, running indoor plumbing. So to stay within civilization footprint is going to be critical. Right, but like I said, I don't think people understand the life that I want to live. Like that, like no running water is perfectly fine with me. No electricity is perfectly fine with me. Again, I'm talking about where I want to live at. Of course, the main city needs to have those items so that I can still function. Go to the main city, post my videos, upload my videos, buy certain items, contact certain people. You know what I mean? But I'm not necessarily I really want to detach from society. I don't think people understand that. I want to detach from society as much as possible. And so not having things is cool. Yeah, the PayPal if you can, brother. Need support right now. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Let's do that to end it off. Dang, hey, Ross is Black, you moving quick. Oh man, Ross is Black, man, you moving quick. That's some funny stuff, no cap. When you came back stateside, did you feel? Oh shit, my bad. Being a Boy Scout is a fun hobby, but I respect Eddie's drive to explore different stuff. Yeah. I mean, but this has been my mission since eighth grade year. Eighth grade year, I watched a show called Duck Dynasty. I'm like, dang, that would be dope. I want to go hunting and do all this stuff. So when I was like 16, I went and got my hunting license, and by that, when I was 16, yeah, I started getting into like different things. I'm not going to mention the names of the items, but getting into different things and stuff like that. And so my goal was always self-sufficiency and different things. Moving to Africa didn't come along until 2018, but back in that must have been 2015. No, I was in eighth grade, so I was 14. So 2014, 2015, I wanted to kind of get into more like a self-sustaining lifestyle. And so, yeah, that's really what I'm looking forward to doing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking forward to doing and things like that. There's a lot of people who are like, you're not going to like Africa. It's a power cuts and all that. But honestly, I love it. So a lot of people will be like, you need just running water, all this stuff. I know what I do and don't need. But Janae asked me a question. You came back, Stacey, how did you feel? Man, I felt very unwelcomed. That would be the word that I would say, unwelcome. You know what I mean? It was just like going side to side to side to side to side. My initial plan was to stay there. I guess Duck Dynasty, man. Shout out to Duck Dynasty, man. Yeah, shout out to Duck Dynasty. So I guess we can tell some story because you guys don't know too much about the youth. You know what I mean? The youth days. Let's talk about the youth days. This is my water right here. So I was in 8th grade. I went to an environmental middle school, right? Environmental Charter Middle School. That's what I went to, ECMS. And so some of you guys wonder, like, why is, maybe why I'm, thinking on a different wave and different things like that. I always went to different type of schools. So in 8th grade and stuff like that, we were building like hydroponic systems and different stuff like that. And so that's kind of how I learned about, different ways of gardening, different type of sustainable lifestyles, different things like that way back in middle school. But either way, that was in Inglewood, California for 7th grade. Then 8th grade, we moved to Gardena. Now, when we moved to Gardena, the school moved to Gardena, I ended up, getting into a mixed martial arts gym, so I was doing Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at this, gym down the street, so on and so forth. So I would just, walk there after school. And, the owner of it happened to be, I think he's probably white. I'm not sure. He may have been a different race, but he on his TV show, man, he had his Duck Dynasty on while I was waiting for the class to start. I was sitting back in the chair, chilling, relaxing, and had the show Duck Dynasty on. I'm like, what the heck? I started watching it, like, this is a good little show. And so from there, man, I just started watching it. So that was like 8th grade year. And then that got me into like, man, I never thought about hunting or, you know what I mean, kind of what the wilderness would be like, different stuff like that. And so that kind of got me into that whole way of living, that whole way of life, and different things like that. So yeah. So that's my story. So yeah, I used to do Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu when I was like in middle school, and that's how I found out about Duck Dynasty. Can you summarize why you wanted to leave the U.S.? I have a whole video about that. Man. Check it out. I don't know what it was called. Why I left America or I moved to Tanzania. I don't know what I called it. But it's definitely on the channel. And also, before we sign out of here, man, make sure you guys hit that link to the channel up top. Subscribe to Journey Through a Kevin's channel. We're trying to get her to 900 subscribers before this live stream ends. So make sure you guys subscribe to her channel. Click that link up top. Good night. Yeah, right. So we're going to end it off right now, man. Man, they over talking about additional documents. Do that soon. Who gave you your first Holy Bible? Did you attend church with your family when you were younger? My first Bible, man, like I said, it came from a funeral. Actually, there was a funeral where they gave out these Bibles. It was like a Nigerian funeral, and I guess at Nigerian funerals they give out Bibles. And so I got it from there. It's right here, you see. And this was when I was 12. I got this book when I was 12, and that was when they were like, "Oh, the world's going to end. The world's going to end." So I ended up reading the Bible. And I don't know where I started. It might have been Genesis. I don't know. I probably skipped around. But then I ended up reading the book of Revelations. And I was like, oh, shoot. Once I read that book, I was like, oh, shoot. And then from there, man, I started, reading the book a lot more, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And then that just progressed. And I did go to, a regular church. growing up, went to like a really, really big mega church at the Forum in Inglewood. And you would go there, sparingly occasionally. Every black family is Christian. You know what I mean? You go to in America, every black family is Christian, So, you raised up in some sense in the church, but I wasn't the like people who was there every Sunday and going into the choir and all that, and I wasn't on that vibe. But we go to church occasionally, real big mega church. Then as I started reading into the Bible and getting more into it, like I said, around 2012, like, oh, the world's going to end. I started reading it. Then I said, okay, let's start going to church. You know what I mean? Start going to churches and different things like that. But again, when you go to church and you actually read the Bible, you start realizing some things are not too consistent. And so when you start to realize that, you start to look at things a little differently, And so then as time goes on, I find the whole Israelite movement on YouTube and different things like that. We find the whole Israelite movement, different things like that. And then, things start to click up a little bit more. And then from there, you start going to regular church, you start participating in kind of, Western culture, and then you kind of withdraw yourself. And so I've been withdrawn from Western culture for many, many years now, I would say. And so, that's one of the things that I feel like helps me to adapt in Africa pretty well, is that I don't celebrate Christmas. I haven't celebrated that for years, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, all these holidays that come up, you know what I mean? I haven't celebrated for so long that I don't even remember they're here until, I start seeing content about it. Man, you guys asked a lot of questions. I'm trying to get off this live stream. If you guys have hit the PayPal, hit the super chat, hit the Cash App, guys. Oh, that's a YouTube channel link. That's not a PayPal link. Let's try to answer these last few questions. I feel like when I don't go live for a minute and I go live, people just want me to be saying there was a PayPal. And it goes a super chat. Make these clappers ring, and make these clappers ring. Question was, are there any mosques in your neighborhood? Yeah, there's a lot of mosques in Tanzania. It's like 50% Muslim. 50% Muslim. You don't really run into any issue with Muslims here. You don't really run into any issues with religious people here, actually, overall, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that's going on here, guys. I think I answered all the questions. There's churches here too. I live by 2 big churches. I talked about that in my last video. Exodus, get out now. I think, yeah, it is an exodus for sure. There's definitely an exodus going on. I feel like there's a lot of people leaving the West right now, and it's just like a huge, huge, huge movement, going on. So I think it's a little bit of the exodus. There's debates on whether it is or whether it is or not. Some people say, "Oh, you're gonna come out with an outstretched arm," different stuff like that. I don't know, you know what I mean, but I can definitely say the conscious level of people to start really seeing Africa as a escape is much higher than it's been in the past. I had never seen so many people, interested in the continent, interested in Africa and different stuff like that until very recently. So, yeah, people are trying to get out for sure. Hate will never win. Man, TNT, like you guys see, like these people just keep coming in. Oh, Logic, shout out to Logic being in here. These people keep coming in and just trying to, type this nonsense in here. And that's what happens once your channel reaches a certain size, and it gets weird. And it's really weird that like people will spend their whole life trying to, spend their whole life trying to just spread nonsense on the internet. Like, how miserable is your life that you really have to, do this type of jazz? I don't know. But anyway, I guess I'll end this live stream off. What's the title in the video? Oh, they're all in the chat. Oh, S Brown. Hey, S Brown, I saw you in Nomad's live today. I saw you in Nomad's live today. Oh, was that the title of the video? Dang, I don't know. about why I left Tanzania, why I left America. Nah, that video was called no, that video was called Why I Moved to Africa. The Exodus was a house tour. Um, what about the shit? Yeah. The only way you can stop them from coming in and spamming comments that are putting in slow mo. You may want to do a message every 10 seconds. Okay, got you. That might be a good idea for sure. Shout out to my guy Logic. The reason you want to do it is because there's a new thing where they go and create screen names and send multiple messages. So a screen name will be the actual message. Oh, okay, got you. See, I don't know about that Logic. Shout out to S. Brown Martin for the $10 super chat. Keep doing your thing. Thank you. Yeah, I saw you in Nomad's Live today about Ayla's birthday. I was in there. You know, I'll pop in from time to time. To the Nomads, man. I like their channel. But I noticed as I got to the continent, I don't watch too many creators on the continent anymore. Like when I was on my way here, I was watching them all day and nonstop. You know what I mean? Now I kind of just people in, people out. You know. Peace, protection, and blessing. Thank you, CCR TV. I appreciate you. Yeah, Logic. I don't know, man. People have been spamming the comments with this, you know, this hate for a long time. Yeah. So the last day in LA, I stayed with my uncle. You guys will see him in the comment section from time to time. You'll see him in the comment section from time to time, man. Logically got you. But yeah, S Brown, I'm not sure if you were able to catch it live or not, but we were just talking about land and what we want to do next. It was a really good live stream, I feel like. Normally though, I know you're kind of new to the channel. I don't keep my live streams up because again, you have these weird comments, and then also I just kind of go from topic to topic. So it's more of an experience when you catch No Limit Eddie's live. You know, it's more of an experience type of thing. And so, you know. All right, cool. We succeeded on our mission. We did get James Kevin on to 9 subscribers for the live stream ended, so much appreciated. So check it out. If you guys have any last minute questions, I'll feel free to I'll answer them now. So if you did get a super chat right now, I'll answer the last minute questions, and then we're probably gonna sign off on this live. I want to go live again in the next sometime later on this week. Later on this week. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the call-in live show where I do the people repatriate to Tanzania. I'm feeling a little bit better, so it might be that live stream. If I do that one, that might be on a Sunday. But I feel like today is Tuesday, so maybe I should go live again on Thursday and talk to you guys one more time on Thursday, and then that Sunday might be a good call-in live stream. So screen name, actual name. Okay, got it. So it seems like the questions are done. So look, we're gonna sign off on today's live stream, man. I appreciate all you guys who hit the super chat. Appreciate all you guys who hit the PayPal and who hit the just having a drop in. All right, so I'm gonna try to keep the live stream up then. If you wanna go back and check it out, and then I'll probably private about an hour or so from now. But appreciate everybody who jumped on here, man. See you guys in the next one. Peace.